Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLocks, and welcome back to the King's Dilemma Chronicles. Sorry for the long break between videos. I just got caught up on some other things, but I did want to come back to this. I thought about it like every day. I got to record one because I know some of you guys are looking forward to seeing another one of these, and so I'm back doing it. Hopefully, I still remember what's going on. So last time our king was dethroned, and it was a greedy king. So we got 2 gold for every resource in the lower half of the track. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 additional black morality, I think it was. Or dark morality. If all the resources are in the lower half of the track, we didn't get there. I remember I wanted to build up some money because we wanted to come up with an alliance. So we did that. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 17. Okay, did we have 9 gold? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we only have 3 choices this time. And I assume, and you guys can explain this to me if you'd like, this is the type of king that we're choosing to take over, right? So either an extremist, 1 gold for every step between, or coin, every step between the highest and the lowest resources on the track. 1 white morality, 1 dark morality, or light and dark if the maximum distance is reached. Opportunist, 1 black morality for every resource. And this is the stuff that, like, we use to complete our preparations for whatever's coming our way, some kind of invasion or something like that. Whatever this eclipse is bringing. So 1 black morality for every resource in the lower half of the track. 2 additional dark morality if all the resources are in the lower half of the track. Moderate. 1 light morality for every white resource. 1 dark for every black resource in the central area of the track. We did this before, didn't we? 1 additional white and 1 additional black if all the resources are in the central area of the track. Let's go moderate. I don't know what these mean. Is this how many we get for the next round? And I see that there's little marks. Or maybe we get an additional 2 if we have 4 moderate kings. I'm gonna go moderate this time. We were greedy last time. I see, and we only have 1 white, so we actually can't really do any preparations. So that's something that we want to try to, I think I would love to see this before the last create so we could decide what we want to try to go for. We got build a royal treasure room, build underground tunnels, plan castle renovation, build a ditch, build a warning beacon tower, add machicolations or machicolations to the I don't know what that is. Small openings in the walls through which objects can be dropped on attackers. Okay. Fund plaza. Make the main plaza in Libra the greatest of the entire continent. That'd be cool. We've got build a food pantry in progress. And that means it costs 2 or we're gonna get 2. I don't know. And we've already done research Libra's geology, research castle security. All right, well, there's nothing that we can do, right? Take 3 reigns to complete. Crave/prestige. Oh, those are the rewards. Okay, so when we complete this, we're gonna get 2 white as rewards. Okay, so interesting. Let's continue. Following the growing challenges encountered by the kingdom, the council has expanded and House Gamam joined the council. Right, so I thought that I could maybe see these black marks. Can I choose who gets to be on the council and who doesn't at all? Doesn't look like it. This is just allows us to see who is actually on the council. Okay, so are we close to remove from council, reveal narrative goal, form alliance? Nice. I think we wanted to form an alliance with the duo. Oh no, they're our nemesis. Coden is also our nemesis. T-Rail is our nemesis. Who's not our nemesis? Oh no, sorry, they're not our nemesis. My bad. Coden is the nemesis of Kron. I believe they're our, no. These guys are our nemesis, yeah. Okay. I like the Porcupine crew. Let's form an alliance with them. What are they all about? Marquise of Dualac, feel our sting. Oh, it's not strong enough. Okay, I see. So hopefully we could do that during the game. I could remove like these guys from the council. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can form an alliance. I'm not gonna reveal narrative goals. So we want to keep our resources in the center here, which there's some really cool storylines that we were involved in. There was the Endless War, there was the Ashers. There was also, yeah, the Genius that we saved, the Magic of Genius. That's got 3 resources. We had that map, right? Oh yeah, we're in 2 wars, aren't we? And Kyle, I think there was another one, wasn't there? Republic of Caupius. Let's start with this. 3 different resources. We'll see where this takes us. One thing I kind of like about this game is it's not necessarily about winning or losing. It's about unlocking the stories, right? And experiencing them. Wait, what's this? Exclamation mark. Oh, it's just showing you a new preparation you can go for. Oh, that's going to cost me 2 coins, though. Well, Magic of Genius. The Tribune reports that the Kaz and Coden are showing something. We got that money, right? Let's spend it. The Republic of Caupius. The Chamberlain reports that after visiting the royal palace, the son of the ambassador from the Republic of Caupius has contracted a dire fever. The ambassador is now asking for our help to find a cure. Our scholars suggest that we consult Isidora's medical treatise, but the cult suggests that we resort to traditional rites to cure the boy. Oh yeah, there was a cult that came about, right? Do we rely on Isidora's studies to help the sick ambassador's son? Now we have 4. So it's split down the middle. I kind of want to get into the Porcupine's favor. I will increase our learning. They will increase morale and lower our influence. Also, we're kind of in trouble with these guys, so I think we go, it's such a tough choice. All the choices are so tough. Because I kind of want to get into Isidora's good books. Either way, it's going to cost us 1 influence. I think I'm going with nay. The boy is brought to the temple of the mother to spend the whole night in prayer immersed in the holy womb. A marble tub full of cold water. Unfortunately, the next morning, he's found dead. The holy attendant says nothing could be done to save his body, but at least his soul was saved. The ambassador, however, thinks otherwise. That's why we lost influence. Okay. So now we want to try to get influence to go up. Maybe something, let's see if we can find something with influence. There's like balancing the resources with also like what's interesting to you story-wise, and also what you want to try to accomplish. So there's the Asher's one in Vandis. And that's it. Let's do that then. Last night, a group of Ashers camping in an alley in Vandis. This came from, there was, someone was like dumped some bad crops into a water supply, I believe. Or we ate some bad crops. Some people ate bad crops. Something like that. Last night, a group of Ashers, they got this disease, and they're called Ashers. A group of Ashers camping in an alley in Vandis assaulted some intolerant, superstitious people who were trying to force them out of their makeshift palace. Okay. People are frightened by the rising tension and have suggested that we forbid people from circulating at night to prevent further outbursts of violence. Do we institute a curfew in Vandis? Oh, my porcupine people. I do have a lot of influence left. That's what I want to do. Plus, we're going to get... I can't remember what this is called. Chronicles, yeah. So the Chronicles, you can't really tell if they're going to be good or bad, but probably this is going to be a good Chronicle, and the Chronicles last throughout reigns. So we might put a white Chronicle up here. And if you have 3 of the same color... Oh yeah, their effects, either positive or negative, are applied to the corresponding resource at the beginning of every reign. Positive Chronicles move the corresponding resource up by 1 space, while negative Chronicles move them down by the same amount. Manage to completely fill a column of the Chronicles table with positive Chronicles. You add +1 power to your pool. So if you get all whites. First of all, that's going to go up 3 at the start. And you're going to get 1 power. I'm going to go with I. As a firm response, we proclaim a state of emergency and institute a curfew in Vandis, forbidding all but the city guards from moving freely at night. With nothing preventing Ashers from wandering the streets during the day, though, some of the superstitious intolerants are debating the opportunity to take even more decisive actions on their own. Oh no, it's a negative food or welfare. After the curfew was instituted in Vandis, all beggars living on the streets, Ashers or not, were forced to find another place to sleep at night. There's a wave of violence. So this is the story that we're continuing to explore with this chronicle. Or dilemma, sorry. Some fanatics, the self-proclaimed defenders, believe the council is siding with the allegedly malignant Ashers in Tyrol, and have decided to take matters into their own hands. These dangerous vigilantes patrol the streets of Vandis with the declared intent of securing the city from Asher violence. Many Ashers are rudely beaten up. Or worse, Ashers don't abstain from equally heinous acts of violence either. So we've got 2 wars, and now we've got like a civil war going on. Or just like riots around the realm. It's difficult to ascertain whether this is the cause of the defenders' actions or a reaction to them. While the debate rages, flocks of crows circle over the woods of Tyrol, feasting on the corpses of those hanged by the defenders. I guess it's just in Tyrol. It's all good. So 2 more for that one, it looks like. And now we have 2 negative chronicles. I think this is like the outcome. If the rain ends now. So I cannot... Can I form an alliance with them now? Oh, yes! Woo! Every time you vote against your ally, 1 heart will break. When the last one breaks, the alliance will be undone and the relationship will return to its default value. First time we've been in an alliance. I'm still learning about the game, so if you guys are familiar with it, because it's based on a board game. I apologize for my gameplay. It's probably awful. Be careful. Every ally that is not part of the council will lose 2 hearts at the end of the reign. So what does this do for me? I can reveal the narrative goal for 5 coins. This is their nemesis, Solad. I think it gives me more influence. I think that was 8 before, wasn't it? More total possible influence. We have a new event here, a wave of violence. Oh no, that's in our territory, the Alwed. I think that was the Tyrolls, right? Which is their... Yeah. It's in their territory. Suckers. Although they kind of like us, huh? Okay, we have to balance a few things. As resources move up, this will go up, and if it gets to the top, our king dies. If it gets to the bottom, our king dies. Like if they move down, this will move down. And every turn this goes up and there's a chance they can die. Or it's abdication, I can't remember. Anyways, we lose our reign if that happens. Current reign of the current king. I want to explore something. Let's go to the magic of genius. This sounds cool. After months of feverish efforts, Isidora's discoveries and inventions are bringing a newfound prosperity to the kingdom, despite the perplexities of the superstitious. Yeah, so she's like a scientist, it sounds like, and the superstitious people are not happy with her. Now the witch is gravely ill and asks for a rare and precious herb from the merchants of Kasuk. Do we retrieve the herb to cure the gravely ill Isidora? Oh, okay. Porcupines are with us. We've got plenty of power. We get a Chronicle with May. Morale. I think this is gonna be, if we do I, it's gonna be a positive Chronicle for knowledge because she's bringing a lot of knowledge, assuming we save her knife. Let's go I. When we give her the precious herb, Isidora goes to bed with an unnervingly large smile. Despite this, she never wakes up. It was not a medicine she wanted, but a sweet and merciful end to an incurable disease? At least she provided us one last bit of knowledge, the real purpose of the rare herb. What? Damn it, I wanted her alive. They got me. Eyes to the sky. Our scholars start studying Isidora's notes and scribbles and experimenting with her discoveries. I guess she would have died either way though, right? Is what it sounds like. Even though she has left us, her work will be a precious testament to her genius, and her documents will be archived in the Royal Library in their entirety. Few can deny that all the negative things people said about her were utterly wrong. Her name is bound to inspire scholars for generations to come. Her latest discovery, a weird contraption called the Far Scope, that promises to reveal secrets hidden very far away, is rapidly revolutionizing the way we look at the world. And the eclipse moves forward. Oh, we almost have another enemy, the council. That's not good. But we're keeping things balanced. So now we want wealth to go up and we want this to go down to keep things in the middle. Oh, Ice to the Sky. Sounds cool. I could do that because it's wealth. This one has no impact. This is just a story one. Same with this. I want to do Eyes to the Sky. This sounds cool. The Royal Laboratory. Isadora is known to write her notes cryptically. She often proposes peculiar experiments to prove her discoveries, but our resources are limited, and the choice of a specific one excludes the other. Choose an experiment. Oh, this is new. I'm just choosing A or B? This looks like, so there's water, a goblet. There's rocks here. Rocks? Water, goblet. This looks like a map. Mapping. Let's go experiment B. I like this. This map looks cooler. The needle? Isadora discovered that some strange stones are attracted to each other. It's magnetism. To each other and to certain metals. Our scholars begin rubbing a metallic needle on the rocks. While looking at a map, perplexed. Affirm direction. So we've invented the compass. Our scholars discovered that treating a needle with specific kinds of metallic rocks makes it always point in the same direction. Using a contraption developed from this discovery, our ships can now orient themselves without geographic points of reference. The waypointer, as it is called, allows our merchants to reap enormous profits, and it might even change the image of the world as we know it. Didn't change any of the resources. We're just, this is like a science. This is a pure science reign. I say we want to keep these in the middle, so let's keep going. A royal laboratory. Affirm direction. Scholars spend loads of time trying to understand Isadora's cryptic schemes. They show strange correlation between improbable materials, but resources are limited, and the choice of a specific experiment excludes it. Hold on a second. Another experiment choice. So alchemy, maybe? Versus delicious breakfast? This looks like it's changing rocks. Always go mushrooms. Last of Us, baby. Following Isadora's cryptic instructions, our scholars melt the poisonous madcap mushrooms with an acid solution. The music just got really loud all of a sudden. The sound balance of this game is a bit weird. When the resulting liquid is then warmed up by a flame. See, now the music's just gone quiet. I guess it's just these sections. Divine Oblivion. The Royal Laboratory is invaded by toxic fumes, killing many of the scholars who are working inside. But there's a new preparation available. The few surviving scholars, though, claim that the mother herself appeared to them, imploring them not to give up on the experiments, because they were high as all hell. They soon discovered that if inhaled in modest quantities, the intoxicating vapors induce mystical visions in those who breathe them. Amazed that it succeeded in opening the hearts of the lay scholars to the mother, the substance is enthusiastically adopted by the cult. Great, so now we have super high cultists. The priestesses charge their censers with this new holy mist and run processions along the streets. Wild. Another affirm direction. Okay, let's go. Eyes to the sky again. This is in the castle's court. The famous cartographer Signar is I'm just ignoring the war. We're researching, okay? Is seeking funds for a costly expedition to find the Salan Union, a mythical civilization of half-gods who left marvelous ruins all over Lywick. There was this idea of some old civilization that knows about this eclipse. He claims they might still live on a remote island in the Ciar Ocean, and he's sure we can find it thanks to the Farscope. The royal treasurer thinks our money would be better spent elsewhere. Do we fund Signar's exploration to find the Salan Union? Oh, I do, but it's gonna make this go down. I'm making a story choice here. It's gonna cost me 3. If I do nay, we're all good. We'll lose 1 heart though, right? This is the gameplay choice, but this is the choice I want to make. After long and expensive preparations, a huge fleet prepares to depart from Solat to probe beyond the western horizon under the direction of Signar. The agile vessels will soon swiftly ride the waves, but the ocean is mysterious, home to dangers and opportunities alike. Sail away. The vast Sire Ocean holds many secrets and treasures, yet it is still mostly uncharted. The people of Solad, who have often lost themselves gazing into the blue vastness, gather in the city of Rouen to cheer on the fleet as it leaves the famous harbor, itself fabled to have been built on top of the ruins of an ancient settlement of the mythical Salan. As the swift, high-draft ships peacefully lurch into the deep waters of Explorers Bay, a huge crowd gathers upon the White Cliffs, from Rowan to the lighthouse at Sunset Cape, to salute the intrepid seafarers until the ships fade from view to the west, vanishing into the unknown immensity. I don't think we've done anything with that story before. Whoa, that's really low. We need to get our monies back. Oh. This is probably going to cost us more money, so we don't want to choose that. Tales of Sorrow. Endless War. Tales of Sorrow. The Truth Keepers. We need to get this going up. And this is still in the range. Firm direction. I'm just trying to see, is there anything that's just... That's going to cost us more money too, right? Or maybe this is an opportunity to get money. Just reading these. Oidos, a merchant from the coast importing fish. I'm going to do this because we might be able to trade welfare for wealth. Oh, that costs us money. I didn't notice that. Oidos, this is in Vandis. Oidos, a merchant from the coast importing fish into the Mark of Tyrol, carelessly let a load of fish rot during transport. Taking advantage of the dire need for food in the cities of the region, he sold it anyway at an obscene price, causing a major epidemic of dysentery in Vandis. Oidos claims it was an honest mistake. Do we punish Oidos, the rotten food seller? Oh, it's always the people that I want to vote against are always on the, or vote with, or on the opposite side of what I want to choose. This is my last influence. Wait, is this gonna end? The rain? There's a skull there. Oh, either way it will. Okay, nay. The market rightly punishes those who are not savvy enough. Let the buyer beware. However, when unscrupulous dealers learn that there is no penalty, scams spread rapidly. Oh, I didn't get it into the zone. The king was dethroned. So when you run out of influence, you also lose your king. That's okay. We got lots more kings, and we had 4 in here. 1 additional, blah, if all of them are in there. Okay. We did all right. You see these adjusting based on the Chronicles. And we have 1 opulent and 1 moderate. I'm gonna go moderate again. Let's go moderate for a bit and just see what happens if we fill this up. I think we're gonna get 2 of the light crowns. That was a pretty good reign. Oh, we can add the Makalakashosh to the castle if we want. Embroider officer names on their uniforms? I'll get 1 coin when it's completed. Same with that. And those don't unlock anything though, right? They have to have arrows. See how this one unlocks 4 other preparations? I guess I could just save up. Let's save up. Because then we could maybe do one of these big ones. Like that. Yes. We're still allied with the Porcupine people. We're enemies with the Kodin. We're neutral with Olwyn. Gamam hates us too. Yikes. And I can't remove them from the council. Where do we want to start? I would like to continue. I want to continue our expedition here. We could spend money. Sail away. The Iron Swan, a royal heavy cruiser pushed away from shore by a storm, has discovered an island full of plants called Nevertires, whose leaves eliminate the need for sleep when ingested. Oh, in fact, we found caffeine. Speaking of which, I got some caffeine here next to me. Delicious. The locals refuse to sell them. They're scared and dangerous. They offer us other goods, though, and will gladly share their fascinating culture. Do we order the forceful taking of the plants from the islanders? Gonna have to go with my ally here because these two, hey, maybe this is an opportunity to improve relations with these two, though, eh? I think we're going to be able to spend this money on one of the other expedition one. Yes! Aye! A military unit on a small, silent ship raids the island by night. Those savages that resist have to be violently disposed of. but we now have access to a valuable resource. No! Welfare goes down. I thought that was gonna be a positive economy one. The consumption of Nevertire leaves makes for more productive people, but those who consume too many do not survive long. Nevertire consumption. Okay, so it's not really caffeine, but I mean, yeah, if you consume too much caffeine, you could die, right? But you'd have to consume a lot of it. Okay, that's out of our range now. I think I am going to adjust the sound, the volume one more time on the music. That one song is too loud. Okay. Eyes to the sky. Now we do have, I gotta remind myself, we do have these narrative goals. Foster society equality in the kingdom. Build the great orphanage. Defend the Asher brothel. I don't really know how to accomplish these things. So, like, what does that mean? Foster society equality in the kingdom. Anyways, we're gonna do Eyes to the Sky again. Castle's Court. An entrepreneur named Laprom has decided to embark on a daring endeavor, traveling through all the known lands. The king has already decided to support his cause, but Laprom will need a large, expensive workforce. As a cheap alternative, we could forcibly enlist the many prisoners in our dungeons, many of whom have experience as sailors. Do we force prisoners to join Laprom's journey? No, we'll just pay for it. Oh, I thought we'd be using our money. Shit. That's gonna go right to the top. And we're gonna lose our king. But we're probably gonna get a positive chronicle, right? But it's probably not gonna be what I think it is. It's gonna be, like knowledge or something. It's gonna cost me, that's so bad. I might lose my king here. Conscripting criminals from Laprom's expedition makes it more economically viable, but it does not come without risks. While many will view it as a socially uplifting opportunity for redemption, we're all about equality here. Some of them were imprisoned for mutiny in the first place. No! We conscripted many criminals for Laprom's expedition. You're surprised when one of his ships mutinies, giving itself to piracy, disrupting some of our most profitable trade routes. Oh, great. Okay, they're not dead yet. We haven't lost the reign yet. So we definitely want to get that going down. The High Commander believes we should give an expensive something. Yeah. Do it. More expensive, the better. Expensive far scope to each battalion to increase their effectiveness. Do we supply each battalion with a far scope? Why are they all against me? Okay, I could actually change their mind. They're equal on us. Let's change the lobster. I like the lobster. We could form an alliance with the lobster and the porcupine. There we go. This is perfect. This is a perfect eye. This is going to go down, and then this is going to go down, and we get a chronicle. Hopefully it's a positive one this time. Casting the melted glass. I guess the one issue I have with this game is it feels maybe a little bit too random. Like, the chronicles, you cannot predict what kind of chronicle you're gonna get. And maybe it is just randomly chosen, I don't know. Like when you're playing the board game. Pardon me. Casting the melted glass in the precise shapes required to manufacture the lenses of the far scope is not easy nor cheap. Our battalions, on the other hand, never lost a battle when they had one at their disposal. That would make a big difference. That balances out the negative one we got for influence before. Thanks to the far scopes we entrusted to them, our battalions are much more mobile thanks to their ability to perform reconnaissance and scout the enemy at an incredible distance. We now have scouting supremacy. Good. We need to get that even lower. Firm direction. Looking at the wealth ones again. Firm direction. Arcturus, an ambitious explorer from Cape Thunder. We might be trading wealth for knowledge, which would be good. Let's try it. Arcturus, an ambitious explorer from Cape Thunder, foolishly believes that the world is round, not flat. He intends to indefinitely follow the waypointer to the west to prove he won't fall off the edge of the world. Do we fund Arcturus's ambitious journey? Oh, this lines up nicely. Yeah, because, oh. Yeah, that's going to go down. That's going to stay the same, and we're going to get probably a good chronicle. Probably a knowledge chronicle? And our allies on board with this. The ample resources needed for the expedition strain the kingdom's finances. Many are excited at the prospect of the discoveries Arcturus might bring back from his journey. But we can't help but wonder if we just wasted a lot of resources that could have been better spent elsewhere. Oh, yes! Morale goes up! Fortune seekers, jubilant people chant the name of the intrepid Arcturus and tell the story of his daring attempt at circumnavigating the world, right? It would be daring attempt to circumnavigate the world. Anyways, I'm being pedantic. Yet, no one knows whether we will see him again. Worth it. Never liked that guy anyways. Perfect. Perfect. Keeping this balanced. We only have one heart. Our porcupine. We gotta vote with our porcupine people. So we could really choose anything at this point. Let's see where it takes us. Except for the ones that we need to spend money on. Let's go sail away. The Endearing, a ship from Signar's fleet, turned to piracy. This is the mutiny one, right? During the expedition, and is now preying upon our trade routes. The crew quickly gained a reputation for cruelty and bloodlust, and their captain is now infamous as Arsinia the Relentless. The High Commander says piracy should not be tolerated, but it's only a single pirate ship. Do we send the Navy to hunt down the mutineers and their captain? I'm gonna go with nay. It's the most obvious choice. Except it's gonna give us a negative chronicle, right? We conclude that a single pirate ship, when it's unanimous like that, I think you just go with the group. We conclude that a single pirate ship won't cause us significant trouble. If Arsinia and her crew ever become a more serious menace, we'll react accordingly. I don't know why my voice is doing that. But for now, the issue is too small to even bother. Yeah, okay. Negative wealth chronicle. A pirate scourge. Many sailors have rebelled and joined Arsinia's pirate ranks. Now her pirate fleet is terrorizing the seas, preying upon our commercial routes. Bad choice, council. So that was a influence. Is there one that is... We got a new Eyes to the Sky dilemma. What do we have that involves influence? You don't have enough money for that. Wave of Violence. Okay. And a firm decision. A firm decision. In the Royal Laboratory, or Laboratory. Thanks to the Waypointer's revolutionary direction-finding capabilities, our scouts are able to redraw the Royal Naval maps with unprecedented accuracy. The Merchants Guild would benefit if they were made public, but the High Commander thinks we could lose a strategic military advantage. Do we keep the Royal Naval maps as a military secret? Everyone's saying nay. That would be fine. Nay would be fine. Resource-wise, this would... Influence would go down. Probably out of the range, but money would be go back up and it would lose this. This arrow means that if it goes down again, it's going to go down like... It's like momentum. It's going to go down harder. Or slots. But everyone says nay, and I want to get people back in my good books. These guys are almost hate me again. We only have one heart, and it's going to cost us like all of our influence. So I think I got to go nay. It'll also keep this balanced. Thanks to the more accurate data and now available to everyone in the kingdom, the new maps allow us to calculate much shorter routes. It also kind of matches with our goal where we're making a society that's more equal, I guess. Bring a great advantage to our traders. However, we lost the strategic military advantage we had when they were kept secret. Ah, positive knowledge chronicle. I really do wonder if this is randomly generated. I don't know. Because I could see us getting a negative strategic or influence chronicle. Because we lost that military advantage or something. The map of the world, The new maps allow us to acquire a deeper knowledge of the territory surrounding our kingdom, bringing us advantages in many areas. We're looking again for influence to get that back up in this golden range. I guess we're jumping into a wave of violence. The tensions between Ashers and the Defenders are out of control. The Librarian Chancellor thinks that the constant abuses suffered by the Ashers, ever since they appeared, justify their violent reactions, and recommends we send the army to disband the Defenders. On the other hand, the Defenders claim that they are protecting Vandis from the violence of the Ashers and demand we imprison them. Do we arrest all Ashers involved in acts of violence? Yeah, but if they're involved in acts of violence? I just had like a major coughing fit. Does that ever happen to you guys? So I apologize, my voice sounds a little funky. I don't know if it was like something going down the wrong pipe or what. Okay, we got three of our counselors saying nay. I do want this to go up, but at the same time, I don't think we want to go against our counselors. Because we're going to lose this. We might lose this alliance. Following the Librarian Chancellor's advice, a regiment is sent to Vandis. With clear orders, no one is to be allowed to seek justice on their own anymore. The Defenders will have to be disbanded once and for all. A garrison city. A regiment arrives in Vandis, capital, city of the Mark of Tyrol, where the defenders are most active. Well, those are our enemies anyways. Every vigilante found is deterred from continuing their activities by all means necessary. Many locals are displeased by the rude manners of the soldiers. But in a short time, few are left who speak for the defenders, and the Ashers again frequent public spaces. Even if they're still discriminated against, the frequency of their violent acts seems to decrease. A sinister rumor suggests that they are plagued by bloody nightmares, and even more disturbingly, that the violent events in their dreams often come true, possibly explaining their violent tendencies. They have merely been anticipating violence with violence. Ah, see, we got up to this track, so now we're flipping a coin to see if our king survives. So we gotta get this up. Another wave of violence. Well, if this can go down and this can go up, that would be ideal. But I don't think I want to have influence and morale on the same event, because this could go down and that could go up, which would be really bad. This is what we want. A simple choice between up or down for this. I don't have the 5 gold, forget it. I forgot. That would have been ideal. Oh man, maybe I have to choose that one. All right, let's do it. Let's see what happens. After visiting the prisons in Vandis, the Royal Marshal suspects that some of the Ashers in prison there, following clashes with the defenders, were convicted for crimes actually committed by others. The noble, did the image in the text get bigger or something? Weird. The noble Argon, freshly appointed as the new first judge, is absolutely opposed to further investigations. His instilling doubts about justice could destabilize the fragile social equilibrium in Tyrol. There's a lot of text, okay? Not surprised that there's typos. We order an investigation into the Asher's alleged innocence. Oh man, our porcupine friend. I wish I had the gold to change the vote. Okay. I could go against them. Yeah, I do want to, right? Because I want this to go up. Do we order an investigation into the Asher's alleged innocence? Aye. After a scrupulous investigation, we discover that many of the murders for which Ashers were convicted were actually commissioned by Argon and other ruthless noblemen of Vandis, an attempt to fuel social tensions and exploit them. This goes well with our house as well. Getting rid of competitors and speeding up their social climbing. All these traitors are sentenced to death. Argon's head is the first to fall. Morale goes up. Nobody is above the law. Except for us, as the head counselor. The Tyrellian nobleman guilty of murdering... This is perfect too, because are we murdering the noblemen of our nemesis? The Tyrellian noblemen, punishing them? Executing them. Noblemen guilty of murdering their rivals and blaming Ashers for it were swiftly punished. This is doubly, triply good, quadruply good, because we got the morale boost. This renewed our people's faith in our judicial system. We almost have 3 of those. I'm fine with them dying now, by the way. Oh, wait, is this not moving up? We can end the reign now. I'm cool with this. It's perfect. Actually, I would like to get one more morale chronicle. Okay. I would say any single one. Oh, there we go. Let's do war with Mira. This has no consequences in terms of the resources. Still like clearing my throat here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Maybe our king will die. In Anyar, our troops are stationed in Tyriel, waiting for instructions from the commander. Anyar is relatively close to the border, so a focused attack from the south could settle the matter quickly. But we can also use the Amn River to send some soldiers into the heart of their territory. Did we split our forces? No? What? Is this one of those situations where, I mean, I really don't have a choice. I should go I. But is this one of those situations where we would need to spend a lot of capital to make the right choice? I. Grey Wheat War achievement unlocked. Since we have no confirmation on the king's whereabouts and no accurate information on the defense capabilities of the capital city, we decided it's best to diversify our strategy. One larger troop will attack from the south, while another will navigate the Abne River, Abne River, upstream to land deep into enemy territory. This is not going to go well. This strategy turns out to be the winning one. I knew it. You guys all doubted my choice, but I knew it was the right one. Always trust your counselors, I say. As Anyar's defense is more focused towards the south. After 3 full days of siege, Frau two sides, the city finally falls. The spoils of war, the war is over. After a resounding victory against the Kingdom of Muir, we imposed new tributes on the defeated kingdom and brought home many precious spoils of war. Yes! I make the greatest decisions. Damn it! I want our king to die. I mean, this king has had a great reign so far. We want to stay away from those two. I feel like. Maybe. No. An endless war. This is an important decision. Okay, we could take this because we could just vote for it to go down. But it might put us into a situation where we have to vote it up. Still clearing my throat. Such a weird sensation where you like kind of just choke out of nowhere. There we go, that coffee's gonna help. I don't like any of these. Let's do it. Divine Oblivion. Let's be bold. A communal holy mist prayer leads some priestesses to indecent behavior in public. Some say the holy mist is to blame, but the priestesses of the cult should be capable of self-control no matter what. Do we punish the priestesses guilty of indecent behavior? I thought we were all for brothels. Or you have to go against our porcupine friend. Did we lose the alliance, though? I'm gonna go I. The pleasures of the flesh are easily forgotten. Through the pains of the flesh, people participating in obscene public acts are condemned to 1 week in the pillory. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, see, we lost. We lost our freaking alliance. It doesn't seem like it's a very big deal, though. I don't remember. Oh, wait, what? Oh, these are the... Wait, what is this? Different Chronicles. Mysteries. Still haven't uncovered any mysteries. It looks like a path. Oh, is this like the different Chronicles we can unlock for the different resources or something? Like when we get to here, we unlock a new one? Map of the world. I don't get what all this means. Feel free to explain, guys. Okay. There we go. Divine Oblivion. This is not going to involve any of the resources. This should kill the king. Once it gets to here, isn't the king just dead? We've been like super lucky thus far. Or unlucky, depending on how you're looking at it. Royal Laboratory. Scholars spend loads of time trying to understand Isidora's cryptic schemes. Again, okay. They show strange correlations between improbable materials, but resources are limited and the choice of a specific experiment excludes the others. This is the same thing. So if we burn boxes, they turn into water, or we put insects into the box and it turns into some kind of chemical. B has worked out well for us so far. Let's go with B. I don't really like this because it just seems completely random. Like I have no idea what these mean. I could guess, but... Trying to decipher yet another of Isidora's projects, our scholars fill a metal compartment with water, then put it over a hot flame. The flame is unable to melt the metal, but the scholars observe that the vapors from the water generate a constant upward force. Like steam power, I guess? The steam giant. Is that bigger than the trees? The scholars follow Isidora's intuitions about the constant force of vapors to assemble a huge steam-powered contraption. With a low buzz, the humongous machine begins to move. While its movements are rigid, they do seem to possess great strength, and the applications for its vapor motors are endless. The people begin calling this mechanism the steam giant. We're steampunk now! Oh, that doesn't make that pass. It has to be a chronicle. Okay. Oh, the steam giant. Yeah. In the castle's court, the holy attendant reports to us that Krallis, a scholar gone mad after the death of his wife, has been caught plugging vapor motors into human corpses to bring them back to life. Are we gonna build a steam automaton army? His work could lead to revolutionary discoveries, but preventing the dead from returning to the mother's womb is blasphemous. Even more than preventing death indefinitely. Do we execute Krallis, the mad scholar, for his reanimation experiment? Hell no! Yes! Oh, I love that my council's on board for this. It's gonna make it's gonna give us a negative chronicle though someplace else. But I hope it's like, I hope it's a white morale, which makes no sense. But our council's behind us 100% here. Sacrificing a skilled mind, even if misguided, would be a waste. We decide to spare Krallis' life as he is just a desperate, grieving husband. Our pardon has a condition though. He'll have to abandon his studies. No! I want that steampunk army! That's too bad. And apply his intellectual talents exclusively to help the living. Is that what I wanted? Hold on a second. Back to sanity thanks to our mercy, Krallis dedicated his life to the creation of medical devices, helping people with permanent impairments to contribute again to society. Medical devices. Oh no, that was welfare. Okay, right. This is so perfect. This king has had the greatest reign thus far. And died. Long live the king achievement. Golden era achievement unlocked.